My name is Deb Lopez, founder of Animal Fairy Charities and co-leader of a national grassroots campaign for animal welfare. I have loved and fostered companion animals all my life, and am now working to help others who are in the trenches every day, rescuing, caring for, and providing for animals in need. And now, Animal Fairy Charities presents Animal Advocate Television, a show designed to help inform, educate, and engage the public on animal welfare issues and provide support and recognition for those who are out there giving of themselves to make things better for our companion animals. So join us as we take you on tours of shelters and rescues right here in Wisconsin. We'll keep you up to date on legislation and laws governing animal welfare and show you ways you can get involved by fostering and adopting. We'll even have a segment for children aimed at teaching them compassion at an early age. So stay tuned and help be the voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Animal Advocate Television is brought to you by Milwaukee Emergency Center for Animals, Bark and Scratch Outpost, Fetch Magazine, and Joe Wilde Company.
Joe Wilde Company, I'll go with Joe.
Welcome to Season 6 of Animal Advocate Television. Join us this season by helping us spread the word about our new fostering and adoption network. The truth is, with the overpopulation in some of our shelters across our country, many of our companion animals are being euthanized to make room for others. If you are thinking about getting a new pet, please log on to animaladvocate.tv.com. Click on Fostering and Adoptions and consider being an angel. Consider saving a life.
Hi, I'm Greg Zerk, animal lover, horseman, and TV personality. I'm going to be lending my voice to Animal Fairy Charities to help make a difference in our animals' lives. Please watch our upcoming segments on Animal Advocate TV.
Many of you know Animal Fairy Charities is about paying tribute to those who are in the trenches every day caring for our companion animals. And as a huge advocate for horses, it always excites me to learn about another organization doing wonderful work to help our horses. Today we visited Amazing Grace Equine Sanctuary, founded by Aaron Kelly Groth and John Groth.
Hi, we're up in the Elkhart Lake area, and Aaron was kind enough to invite us to her establishment, the Amazing Grace Equine Sanctuary. Hi Aaron, good to see you.
Hi Greg.
Tell us about your establishment here and what your mission is.
Our mission here is generally to take in horses that do not have homes for one reason or another. Either mom or dad lost their job, they can't afford the board, or daughter no longer is interested in horse. Horses that people are unable to sell because of the economy. It is an alternative for them rather than accept a few $100s from a meat buyer, which generally is their last alternative.
So there's a whole variety of reasons why horses are surrendered. And then your ultimate goal is to find them new homes? Or
right.
What exactly?
Right. We try to find homes whenever we can. If a horse is viable and usable as far as riding or trail riding, those are much easier to place in adoptive homes.
And what's the process? Do they have to apply? Or?
Yeah. On our website we have applications that you can download, complete, and return along with photos of the stable or the home where the horse is going to be kept. The applications consist of who is your farrier, who we need references, how long have you had horses or have knowledge of horses, what is your background. We try to do as thorough a background check as we can.
Just to make sure they're placed in a permanent,
right, because
wonderful home.
These horses, to me they're like children. They're taken out of a place that they're familiar with from their regular homes, and we need to be able to put them in a secure place for the rest of their life so they can fulfill their purpose.
This is all new to me. What are the parameters of an organization like this? Is there a certain amount of horses or certain criteria for a horse to be surrendered, or how does it work?
Well, we do have very limited space here. We've only got 20 acres, some of which is under a lake. So we have to try to create a balance. We have 13 horses right now, which is pretty much our maximum. When they start messing with each other years back, then we know we got too many in an area. Sure. The parameters, we try not to have any hard, fast rules regarding surrenders. We try to make it equal, whether the horse is rideable or not, but we have to maintain 2 to 3 adoptables that are viable in order to fund the ones that can't be adopted for whatever reason, or are going to take 6 or 12 months to be adopted because of their special reasons.
I know there's a lot of work involved. How do you maintain your operations?
It is a group effort. There is absolutely no way that I could be doing this by myself. We have a variety of volunteers that come all different days of the week, all different times. We probably have a base of maybe 6 to 10 regular volunteers.
What about supplies? I mean, I know they require feed, hay.
Yeah.
Is that donated? Or?
Some of it is donated from time to time. I'll get a call with someone, I've got 100 bales of hay, could you use it? Sure, bring it over. We do cut some of our own hay, that helps. Generally, for the most part, we buy most of our hay, which is all from donated funds. We rely on the community for all of our feed and bedding and supplies,
sure.
Fly spray, and yeah.
Well, you do a wonderful job here. It's a lot of work, and keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Some customers come into Bark and Scratch Outpost and tell us of their pet's allergies or other serious health problems. In providing an environmentally safe home for you and your pet, you might want to consider your use of laundry detergents and softeners, floor cleaners, surface cleaners, and air fresheners. Some ingredients in these household items can cause skin and eye irritation or damage to the nervous system and organs. Your pet doesn't wear clothes or shoes and is in constant contact with the floor or bedding. Cats and dogs lick their paws and furs to keep clean and can ingest some of the chemicals that you use in your household. You can make your home more environmentally safe for you and your pet by looking into some more environmentally friendly household cleaners or finding simple recipes to make them yourself at home. You can use essential oils and some cleaners that are enzymatic in nature to clean up after pets' accidents. At Bark and Scratch Outpost, we want to help you and your pet live a healthy, happy life.
What do you do when an animal companion gets sick or injured in the middle of the night? Now there's an answer. A 24-hour state-of-the-art emergency care center for animals right in Greenfield, Wisconsin. We went to Mecca to take a tour.
I'm Dr. Marla Lichtenberger, and I'm an emergency and critical care specialist, sole owner of the Milwaukee Emergency Center for Animals, and we call ourselves Mecca. The main action room is right here. So when the animals are brought back and triaged, so the most serious pets are brought right back to these tables here. And then the floor technician, we call her, so that's the one that kind of runs the floor. She can call the doctor, she can see the doctor, I need you immediately for some kind of problem. This is where we keep all of our inpatients. Some of them a little bit noisy, but usually they're pretty quiet because they're pretty sick in here. We work a lot with the MADOC, which is the domestic control people. They bring all their pets over here. Any injured pets are brought over here. We take care of them and then send them back to MADOC. We work with a lot of the humane societies, a lot of the rescue groups in the area. So we extend our hands out to people too to try to help everybody and, you know, not only run a business, but also extend our hands to help anybody we possibly can.
Hi, I'm Lori Minetti. We, as a compassionate nation, can no longer look the other way when it comes to our abandoned, abused, or neglected animal companions. It's time for us to step up and be the strength and the voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. You can be that voice through your tax-deductible donation to Animal Fairy Charities, an organization dedicated to raising and distributing funds to other nonprofit animal welfare groups. Log on to animalfairycharities.org or call 262-989-0604.
Today's show is being brought to you by Milwaukee Emergency Center for Animals, Bark and Scratch Outpost, Fetch Magazine, and Joe Wilde Company. And now, a word from our sponsors.
I felt that there was a great need for not only emergency and critical care, but referral work as surgery, internal medicine, critical care medicine, something that was open 24/7. And I was very excited to come down here, open up a new hospital, and bring this type of care to the Milwaukee area. Also, there's nobody in this area that sees exotic pets. So that was another thing that was going to be one of my passions of providing for the Milwaukee area.
Milwaukee Emergency Center for Animals. Mecca!
Pets and their people have discovered the fun shopping experience at Caesar's Pet. Enjoy our unique selection of gifts, gourmet pet foods and treats, and an array of fun and useful services. Celebrate your pet with professional photography or capture their memory with the highest quality memorials. Caesar's Pet is located in historic downtown Greendale, exit 60th Street South.
Caesar's Pets, the home of quality gifts and services for pets and their people.
Hi, I'm Craig Szymanski, professional dog trainer, owner of Border Patrol Pet Containment Systems and Contain a Pet of Greater Milwaukee. At Border Patrol, our focus is always on training. Our certified professional dog trainers will work with your dog's individual temperament to assure that the system is tailored to your pet. We offer a full, no-risk, 1-year money-back containment guarantee, and Contain a Pet guarantees all electronics for life. Give us a call today, and we'll show you how to make your life a little more carefree. Mention this commercial and receive 1 free obedience lesson with an estimate.
Badger Fence has been a family-owned full-service fence company since 1945. We know how important pets are to your family. We would like to help keep your pets safe and healthy. We have serviced many homeowners, doggy daycares, and animal hospitals for over 60 years. Please give us a call, 414-466-7510, for a free estimate and for all your fencing needs.
At Joe Wilde Company, we've been treating customers like family for over 60 years.
It's the Joe Wilde way.
And while we're proud to be your leading source for garage doors,
Joe Wilde offers so much more.
Right now at Joe Wilde Company, you'll save $150 on breezy screens, the newest way to screen in your garage. For garage doors and so much more.
Joe Wilde Company, I'll go with Joe.
Dogs are really part of our families today, and you can see that Emma is just one of my dogs in my family. And I think that they help our kids grow up. They give a family a sense of caring for another living being, which is really helpful for kids. And they go on vacations with us. We take them to doggy daycares. We take them to community bark and dog wash and fluff and buff them. And so when I photograph dogs, I'm really cognizant that what I'm photographing is a member of the family. So we go for rides. Yep. And so my dogs have traveled all the way to Alaska and back with me. And so they're definitely a part of my family. But when I photograph dogs, what I really look for is what is their personality? Because every dog is a little bit different. Some are more athletic, some are older and more sedate, and just little couch potatoes. And some go to work. with their owners as well. And so when I photograph them, I like to see what's the sense of their personality and be able to capture that for people. But more importantly too, it's really important for me to photograph people and their dogs together, because it's the relationship that is really so important. And anybody that's owned a dog or a pet or a cat really knows how important that relationship is, that they give us comfort, they can make us laugh, and take us to places within ourselves that maybe we've never been before. One of the things that my clients tell me when I photograph them and their pets is that they can really feel emotion in the images, that there's a sense of sometimes there's a sense of joy, sometimes there's just a sense of crazy laughter with the dog, or there's very much a sense of peace and calmness that you can see between the owner and their dog. But clients really say that they like to see that in the images. One of the reasons that I've chosen to photograph dogs is simply because they're authentic. They're real. What you see is what you get. And they live in the moment. And I think those of us that live with dogs pick up on how dogs live in the moment, and it actually helps us. But it's just amazing how they can go from one moment to another and sort of forget about the bad and move on. One of the other things that I like is that people that have pets also tend to be real people. And capturing that together with an owner is really beautiful. I'm recalling some images that I've made of somewhat of an older woman with her dog. In fact, I visited with her today. She's 85 and she has her dog Nile with her. And it's just a beautiful relationship, and you know that they keep each other going, that they're there for each other. Another dog that I photographed who is wild, and his name is Hudson. Very active. He's a hound pointer mix. Hudson will run for an hour and a half and not stop. And I photographed Hudson in the studio with his owner Rebecca, who's just charming. Because if it wasn't for Rebecca, Hudson wouldn't be here. But Hudson jumped over my couch from the standing floor, jumped over a snow fence at the dog park. Really active dog. But what I was able to do with Hudson was just let him be. And towards the end of the session, I got images of Hudson with a tie and a hat on. And it was really fun because he's one of those dogs that just makes you laugh. On the more academic side, I'm a certified professional photographer through the Professional Photographers of America. It means I passed a test and I submitted images that passed. I'm also a member of the Better Business Bureau of Wisconsin, which I'm really proud of, and a member of Angie's List. And if you go to angieslist.com, you can actually see reviews of my work that I've done with people.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and this is Miss Scarlett, my constant companion. Peggy Morsch has been our family photographer for a number of years, and due to her dedication and passion for animals, specifically dog rescue organizations, we decided to participate in her Wine and Paws event this spring, which benefited the Wisconsin Humane Society and the Short Hair Pointer organization. Peggy's passion for animals, specifically dogs, is remarkable. She is terrific with the animals. She really earns their respect. She keeps them calm, and my portrait turned out amazing.
One of the things that I think that my clients would say is that when they come away from the experience of the session with their pet, that they're going to feel really good about that they would have enjoyed it, that they're going to be very happy with what they have at the end. Because after our dogs are gone, we're just left with the pictures and the memories. But when you have the photos to look back on, and you can see the emotion, and you can feel what it was like when you had your relationship with that dog. We all have to go down that road, and having photos when you're done in the end makes it a little bit easier.
Dawgz Positive Canine Training is a humane canine training facility offering training for all dogs regardless of breed or behavior problems. Trainer Frank Allison specializes in the badly behaved dog, including but not limited to aggressive and antisocial issues. Dawgz Positive Canine Training offers private and group lessons to accommodate your schedule. If you're looking for a trainer for your dog, look to Dawgz Positive Canine Training, 262-662-4160.
Are you looking for that special companion? Stop in at Secondhand Purrs, where we can match up your needs perfectly. We're a cat rescue dedicated to the rehoming of abandoned or unwanted cats. We have a wide variety to choose from, babies, young adults, and seniors. Come in and spend some time selecting your new family member, or visit our website at secondhandpurrs.org. We are continually taking in new cats that need a loving home like yours. Come and visit us today.
Got pet nutrition? We do. You are what you eat. The same is true for your pet. We offer a large variety of local and national brands of organic and natural pet foods. Benefits of feeding a natural pet food are less shedding, less stool, and less illness. A locally produced natural dog food is 40 pounds, $26.99. Our helpful staff is available 7 days a week. Bark and Scratch Outpost, voted Best of Milwaukee, Shepherd Express 2008, MilwaukeePetFood.com. Grooming on site.
Your dog is your companion, your work partner, your exercise buddy. Your dog makes you laugh and leaves you astounded at their athletic abilities. In fact, your dog means just about everything to you. So whether you have puppies or senior dogs, Peggy Morsch Life Photography knows your dog is special. It's only the best for your dog. Peggy Morsch Life Photography.
Okay, so you're a young person and obviously you want to get out there and you want to help those dogs. So what you want to do is you want to go to the dog park, you want to go to the Humane Society, volunteer your time. Take your own dog out for a walk, for like a 20 to 30 minute walk. From there you could start to get into it, and then eventually you'll want to start your own dog training business or your own boarding business or your own dog walking. You see this really cute puppy that you just want so badly. He's from a Humane Society or he's from a local rescue. That is where you, as the owner, have to make an important decision. Do you A, want to have this dog trained, or B, return it? Obviously you don't want to return this dog because you love this dog so much, and it would be like giving away a family member. So training the dog is very important. You want to get that dog trained as soon as possible. Even as a puppy, you can start doing very basic stuff. Training it is important. Once it's trained, you will be so grateful about it, and you'll be like, I'm not getting rid of this dog. I'm going to keep it forever and ever. My name is C. Cohen, and my business is Top Dawgz Dog Services.
This season, we're very honored to have one of this country's most famous animal advocates. Time magazine calls her the Mustang's Messiah. Please join me up close and personal with Madeleine Pickens, wife of billionaire T. Boone Pickens, in this 3-part series. Hello everybody, today we're here via Skype with Madeleine Pickens, animal advocate, philanthropist, and wife of billionaire T. Boone Pickens. Madeleine, tell us about your vision for Mustang Monument, your wild horse sanctuary.
I purchased one ranch called the Spruce. It has 14,500 deeded acres and about another 540,000 of public land. So I purchased the rights, the grazing rights to that. And then I bought an adjoining ranch for 4,000 acres of deeded land and another 20,000 odd of public lands, so that it's right off Highway 93. And I want to create an eco-sanctuary so that the public can come and see these horses and enjoy them. And I'm asking the government to convert these lands, the public lands, from cattle grazing to horse grazing. So it won't affect anybody. It doesn't affect the ranchers. We don't touch their ranches. But nevertheless, they're still fighting us. And I keep going, hey guys, this is not going to hurt you one little bit. You know, maybe you need to study my program a little bit more. And then they put out silly stories. Oh, well, you're going to have 30,000 on that ranch and it can't sustain it. I never said that ranch would sustain that many horses. What I have said to the Bureau of Land Management is, if you give me the go-ahead and we can work out a deal, I can purchase more land and put deals together so that we can have a solution for all of the horses that they have. And I can tell you this, they need that solution. This country is broke. You saw what happened this week. The market went crazy. And yet they're still out gathering horses. I'm creating a living museum so that when you come to see these Mustangs, the children will get educated. You know, how about our tribal history? You know, the Indians. America wasn't founded the moment that the Pilgrims hit the coast. I mean, there were people living here before, you know, and they call the horse feral. I would say the white man is feral. And I'm embarrassed by our behavior. It's just shocking to me how we as a nation have treated the Indians. We give them whiskey, we give them casinos, and they lost the buffalo, which was, you know, that's who they were. And I know our children need to learn more about this. So that's part of what I want to create is this education center.
How can our viewers help the cause? Where can they find the video message you put together to Oprah to help spread that to the masses even more?
Yeah, that is on my website.
Okay.
Go to my website. You'll see the rescue of the 500 odd horses that I rescued from the Paiute Nation. And you'll see them being free on the land. And they've all gained 150 pounds. I mean, they look incredible.
That's wonderful.
And they come right up to the house. Now, at first they were skittish because they didn't know who was going to hurt them next. But now they've really become attached, and it's beautiful. I have a creek that runs by the house, so they come down to the creek and drink. It is pure heaven.
Wow, I bet. Madeleine, thank you so much for your time. We admire you. You're a mentor for so many people who love animals. Your passion is uncontested, and I can't tell you enough personally how I thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this interview.
Hey, Deborah, you're so sweet to call me and ask me to do it. Everybody spread the word, Facebook, but please join my website so that we become this army. You can ding the buttons when we ask you to.
You bet.
Thanks, Deborah.
Thank you, Madeleine, and good luck. Today's show was brought to you by Milwaukee Emergency Center for Animals, Bark and Scratch Outpost, Fetch Magazine, and Joe Wilde Company.
I'll go with Joe.